can you tell us about the Nationals' interest and potential ability to get Prince Fielder to go to D.C.?
Well, I checked with a national source this morning, and I did not sense that they're the favorites for Prince Fielder. However, there certainly is interest there in a 27-year-old who already has 230 homers and a team that desperately needs another big bat for the middle of the order. So that's where the interest is. They look at it and say, we cannot look past this guy. But at the same time, Adam LaRoche is signed for next year. Their best hitter from 2011, Michael Morse, finished the season as a first baseman. And there's some thought that Ryan Zimmerman ultimately is going to have to move from third base over to first base. So if you give Prince Fielder 7 years, all those plans kind of go awry. That's why I don't think this is going to happen. Keep in mind, the Nationals were not even in this thing on any level a month and a half ago, and now they're at least looking into it, again thinking, look what our lineup would look like with Prince Fielder in the middle of it.
Okay, so if the Nationals aren't the front runners, who exactly is the front runner?
David, I'm having a little trouble with this one. Prince Fielder is such a good player and could help so many teams, and yet the price tag right now is so high. And I think there's so many teams out there, Seattle and the Cubs, who've had interest before and still do, from what I can tell. Just the price tag is that high, and they look and say, all right, is this guy going to be a DH long-term or a first baseman? The bottom line is this: one way or another, Prince Fielder is going to get an enormous amount of money from some team. The fact that it's taking this long with Scott Boras in control is no surprise whatsoever. It's just a little difficult to put your finger on right now where he's going because there are so many moving parts from so many different teams, including the Nationals.